Hey, 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 Big Dave the Middle-Aged Gamer here with another episode of Fallout London Take 2. And we are upstairs in the Edge of the World Tavern in Trafalgar Square. Why are we upstairs? Where we are? Because we forgot to get something. By we, I mean me. You know that by now. I just like to incorporate y'all into this. You are watching, I thank you for that. Anyway, we forgot the intelligence coaster. And now we didn't. We have also now, as we should have now, maxed out intelligence. It won't let us grab it, but we had ineligible perks. Boom. There we go. So, there we go. We have now maxed out intelligence. Let's get out of here. Now we will go on to the next bobblehead. I mean, look at that. A minute in and we've already got one. Very nice. Where we're going to be going next is going to be the Nags. Not far at all. Okay, we are now outside of the bush house. See? Uh-oh. Something there.
End of the line!
Okay.
Anyone hurt? No? Just me?
Those were pathetic. Okay. One of them was a townsfolk. Strand Tunnel's barred. Forgotten store. Open. Okay. Something's not quite right here, and... Huh. Okay, we can go just a little further. We should be able to head back southwest. There we are. And should be coming up on the Nags. Just a second. Is that it? No. What the hell is that? An ancient glowing drop. Shit. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pop that kid's meal. We're gonna need it. And a cold beer. And here goes nothing. Ugh.
Done already? I was just getting warmed up.
And all that for... Save. All that for only one stim pack. Okay, not bad. And here we are, the Nags. See? Alright, let's go inside. I do not like the sound of that. Ugh. There's something living in here, and it's not pleasant. And it's upstairs. Mountbatten admires me. Alright, we're already halfway. Good.
Now this place is due for a proper dusting.
place is kind of creeping me out here. All right.
I need to aim better next time.
Okay, that's not so bad. I'm not going through any doors if I can help it.
Check the breast pockets. It's where I keep my valuables.
Okay, if I got Nelson. Oh. And we got a level out of that. Nice.
That was terrifying.
Well, I mean, I guess that's not terrible. But there's certainly better out there for Knuckles.
I'm sorry. I just can't get this one thought off my head.
What's wrong?
I just can't stop thinking about what I told you. Or rather, what I didn't tell you. What I chose to obfuscate. My story ends with me as a common data entry clerk, yet you met me as a disgraced taxman. I never connected the dots. Never told you the truth. Lying by omission is a crime, you know, and you have become a friend to me. I am not in the custom of lying to my friends, and I don't intend to start now.
You want to tell me? I did ask you, remember?
You did, but I don't remember.
You want to tell me?
Thank you. I shall. As you might guess, my position as a data entry clerk and as a living remnant of London's former glory earned me some luxuries. I had a vehicle. I had a house. I was on my way to earning a respectable title. Maybe even a marble bust somewhere within the offices. Until one day when my boss, a plump fellow by the name of Atkins, decided to humiliate me in front of the entire office. I stood my ground, first with my words, and then with my fist.
Good on you, Arthur. Nice one, Arthur.
I wish you were there to support me, my friend. I could have used it. I was immediately fired. 157 years of faithful service come to an abrupt end. After that, my former boss sued me for grievous bodily harm. Claimed I had poisoned him with radiation as well. No solicitor would help me.
Well,
I later found out the reason. The magistrate assigned to my case was my boss's brother. The papers declared it the fastest decision in British judicial history. The magistrate awarded his brother damages in the millions. And since I couldn't come up with the funds, all my assets were promptly seized. None would hire me for fear of both my race and reputation. I had to choose between collecting taxes or homelessness. I made the choice, and now the truth can finally breathe. I only hope our friendship can survive it.
no worries, Arthur. want me to kill your former boss?
Heavens, no. I don't want that. I mean, you could probably get away with it. No. I am an English data entry clerk, and it is not in our code to go around requesting targeted assassinations. Then again, no one would mind it if I... No. No. I'm sorry, my friend, but I must resist your temptation.
Oh, well. Why'd you punch him?
It doesn't matter. What matters is that I made my choice, and I've been suffering the consequences ever since.
If you think that's enough to make us stop being friends, you're wrong.
Thank you for saying that. Truly. It means the world and more to me. I can only hope we can continue to journey together.
Yeah. Of course, let's go.
Huzzah! Let us soldier on.
Alright. And it suddenly got awfully quiet.
I know you pride yourself in over-encumbrance, but that is proper rubbish.
Alright, whatever was in here... There were two things in here, and apparently they were fighting each other while we were talking, and they killed each other. Whoops. Thanks, Arthur. One issue with the melee build, sometimes it's a matter of reach. Oh no, we're not... things are not dead, they just quieted down. But something died in here. I'm not hearing grumblings. If I didn't know better, it sounded like there was a womble in here or something. Ew. That's cruel and unusual punishment. Viscounts in the fridge. Very nice. And clearly plenty to loot. Coffee machine. Don't see that in this Britain very often. Nobody ever bothered to do the dishes here. This is, but it's odd to find in a bar. Olalki? Wild animal, okay. Okay, I'm not hacking into that computer.
Something feels...
Whoa, a famished!
Blood got on my suit. I'll need a moment.
You know, I just realized I forgot the level. Okay. Anything around here we want? No. Awareness. I use melee weapons. That awareness doesn't really count. Demolition Expert 4. Your explosives now do double damage. Mines and grenades shot in vats explode for double damage too. Alright. Sure. Upstairs we go. Actually, we're going to save, and then we're going to go upstairs. Nope, 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 nope. Damn it. Well, yeah, there apparently are some apartments off to the side. Which is interesting. Okay, that door works. Which is probably how we're going to get to the bloaties. Nothing in the globe cabinet. That couch has really seen better days. So is that chaise lounger.
And just when things were feeling fine. A successful, violent interaction.
Another Cthulhu. That's good. Still need quite a few more. I mean, we've got 2 in the inventory, and how many do we need? 11? Yeah, we're going to be there a little bit. Still need 9 more. And don't forget the soap. Okay, so we're done with this apartment. I think we're going to have to check out that other apartment. But yeah, I was not expecting a famished in the bar. Yeesh. Now, I will admit, I was not expecting these stairs to lead to little apartments. Alright, so finish checking out down here. Kitchen.
I've seen one of those before. Oh, the memories.
So it wasn't just a bar, it was a bar and grill of sorts. And we had a legendary famish back here, a poisoner's boar. Oh, whoopee. Poisoner's not all that interesting, because many things are pretty highly resistant to poison. But also, board's just slow, bulky, crappy weapons. Alright, so we're a little overweight now. Moonshine bottles. The Nags terminal password. Well, that'll help us get into the terminal at least. chem station hooked up to a couple of kegs. Interesting. And a Nuka-Cola. Okay. But we still haven't found the coaster yet. And it leads my suspicions to be correct that it's probably in that other apartment that I passed by. Alright, anyway. Let's read a terminal. Maybe. There we go. Happy delivery to the Nags pub. Date 12/04/77. That's April 12th for those keeping score. The Nags pub. User Pearly, Brewmaster Longford. Entry time 9 o'clock. It's morning at the Nags. What a glorious morning it is. It's not often you get a chance to wake up to the smell of hops. The brewery is on point today. I'm starting today on a new batch of barley and malt. We got them from this place called Private Brewery. They're the same people who made craft beer, so I suppose their gimmick is uninventive names. Either way, the brews are second to none, and there's nothing I respect more than a good brew. Bloody can't wait till I hear the delivery van pulling up, and I can't wait to put them to work. I know I repeat myself, but I love this job. It's much better than what I used to do. Brewmaster's Delight. Date 15/4/2077. Time 1300 hours. Just got off a long shift, which means it's time for my second sip of the day. First one was when I get in. Our lad Simon, our new bartender, he came over from Poland, he tells me, right before the war heated up. Says we may have little here in London, but in Poland he had nothing. He still ain't got the knack of being a barkeep yet, and always pours me a frothy ale. He's a good lad, though, and he may just be as good of a brewmaster as yours truly one day. He's got a good few years to go. But yeah, if you told me 3 years ago I'd be sitting in a booth, taking a sip and feeling pure contentment, I'd feel like I'd kick your arse for making fun of me. But it turns out good things do happen to those who deserve them and work hard. I deserved it all my life, and I worked bloody hard for it. American Friendship. Date 16/4/2077. Time 1300 hours. It turns out I can still gain a thing or two from my past. I had a visit from an old friend. Nobody knows him here, but he's a legend in the world of brewing. Name's Patrick Merriweather, the founder of Shamrock Tap House by Boston Harbor. If you're not gasping, you don't understand his greatness. Patrick finally made good on his promise from a year ago and visited me. He's the only person from my past whose eyes I don't want to gouge out. We shared a few laughs about the things we used to get up to before everything went downhill. Things used to be better. The government doesn't like to say that, but we didn't need to go to war for gas and choosing between heat or food. If it wasn't for the Nags, I'd probably be making that choice right now. Patrick made me forget all about that. He said I'd done a fantastic job with the pub, and then he told me he's built a mobile brewery out of a repurposed robot body. It's impressive. I don't understand half of it myself, but Patrick offered to give me those plans, said I could make something of it. I don't know how Patrick got it past the censors, but he did it. Told me to keep it hush-hush, of course. But I know what this is. It's the future. A robotic drinking buddy. New voice for all no! Date 24/7/2077. Time 16:45. Things have gone from great to even greater over the past few days. The robot is a success. Everyone calls him old Alky. Okay, that's a flub there. That says old Alky. Ever since I wasn't as good as Patrick, the robot has a few missing screws and he's got a bloody awful voice box. I think I fucked the speaker up when I put it in, but despite that, he has more than a few surprises up his sleeve. Anyways, I just found out old Alky struck up a screechy conversation with a random bloke who happened to know another random bloke who had a friend whose wife's son worked in the government, and somehow this son also worked on a mobile brewery. What are the odds? 3 people had the same idea, except this government bloke used his repurposed post boxer. Wanted to bring cheap alcohol to the masses in London, but all he managed to do was create a voice modulation chip before he got his funding stripped due to all the hubbub with the post boxers and the incident. Anyways, old Akey tells me this, and I ask him why he told me that, and then he tells me the bloke, the first bloke, not the government bloke, had all the research on a voice modulation chip. Well, Leaky bought it, and now he's getting himself a new voice. Of course, I was shocked because I didn't even know Olakey had money. He assured me it was all above board, but he didn't tell me how he paid for the documents. And frankly, I don't want to know. But I'm happy for the robot. Good on you, Olakey. Who knows? Maybe getting him his new voice will give him an even better drinking buddy. And it'll be great to have a new voice that in the Nags that doesn't sound like a rat dancing on a fucked violin. Unlock walk-in freezer. Done. Whoa. We're gonna come back to that. I think before I do anything else, I'm going to find Arthur. There you are.
Have you found something valuable?
Alright, time to unload as much as I possibly can. Alright, so we still got 75 pounds to play with. That's fine. You know what? Before we poke around more of that, let's go check out that other apartment. Oh no, wait, this is that other apartment. So, what are we going to find in here? Okay, it's not an apartment, it's a pool room. And a feral.
Maybe take this as a chance to escape.
And no. Okay. All right. Well, it looks like I was wrong there. Still haven't found that stupid coaster yet. Down here. Oh, wait, never mind. I already been down there. Ugh. Whoa. Let's try that again, this time without falling through the hole, huh? Okay, there's Buddy's terminal. And we're still looking for, jeez, that stupid coaster. And that leads into the Strand tunnels. Okay, now I am thoroughly lost. Okay, it's in the walk-in freezer. Of course it is. Alright. Here goes nothing. Alright, where's that Jimmy hat? Roll. Glowing one. No problem. Grab that pizza. And a fungus pizza. Laser grain iguana on a stick. Lovely. Bunch of brain fungus. A straw pillow. Well, whoever was locked in here. At least had the sense to make themselves a bed. There it is. Endurance is up by 1. The chilled ghoul. Alright, let's take a listen.
Well, if anyone's listening to this, you're in for one heck of a story. See, I'm the guy who got stuck in a walk-in freezer ages ago. I heard the bombs dropping. Louder ones than usual, so I scattered away into the best place I thought would protect me. This fridge. You know, I thought I'd be out in no time. But nope, it's been literally decades, I reckon. You know the worst bit? Things have taken a real ghastly turn. At first it was just the cold, you know. But the days turned into weeks, and the weeks into months. Months into years, years into decades. I started to notice something. My skin got all pale, and I wasn't feeling so old anymore. Or should I say, not feeling so alive? It's kind of obvious I turned into a ghoul. Heard stories about these things before, but me? Yep, now I'm one of them. Now figure this out. All I've got is the food that was in the freezer with me, and I've been living off it. And it ain't half bad, considering. But now the real challenge begins. Food ran out a few years back, and now I've started to grow mushrooms in the corner. Figured I might as well make the most of my predicament. They're not exactly gourmet, but they keep me going. So if you're hearing this, know that I've probably become one of those extra spicy, aggressive ghouls by now. But hey, if that happens, at least I won't starve anytime soon. Now, if you're listening to this, and I'm standing next to you, and I'm not trying to kill you, I guess I got out. Nice.
Well, so much for that. Alright, let's bring our drinking buddy free. There's a Lelky.
Protect and survive. Protect and survive. Protect and survive.
Well,
Protect and survive.
kind of disappointed.
Protect and survive.
Oh, that sucks. Alright, well, that didn't work. Oh, Elky. Can't really do anything with them. Although, for all I know, there could be another quest at some point that sends me back here. And if that's the case, then I just made my life easier. I just made future me's life a lot easier. Alright, well, we didn't get nearly as much done as I had hoped, but then again, I wasn't expecting so much to happen in the Nags. Alright, next episode, we get back to it. We'll hit up even more places. Alright, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to get the latest and greatest videos as they come in and to help this channel grow. This has been Big Dave, the Middle-Aged Gamer. This is Fallout London. Take 2. I'll see you all next time.